We will begin with the Bell Vernon area Leopards. As the aforementioned Devin Whitlock, he has been perhaps the most exciting player in the WPIAL this season, and he showed that again and again on Friday against McKeesport.
And again.
And again. He provided a must-see play that ultimately resulted in a 57-yard touchdown to put the Leopards ahead 26-0 in the second quarter, as called by this guy, Dan Flickinger and Jack Ridenauer.
Oh, I am juiced up for this game. I've been thinking about this since Monday. It's Friday at 7:47.
Well, I'm glad I didn't put you anywhere else this week, Jack, that's for sure. Whitlock is going to escape pressure here, at least try to the right side. Oh, here we go. Whitlock comes to the left now. Devin Whitlock buying time, going to air one out, and it's caught! Touchdown! Devin Whitlock has done it again, and getting open was Jake Jedico. Unbelievable stuff shown by Devin Whitlock. Are you kidding me?
For the people at home that can't see Dan and I up in the booth, I am completely puzzled, at a loss for words. I mean, look at this. He's got so much time, great blocking, and again, the elusiveness. He's able to avoid defenders, always keeps his head downfield. That's a great thing about Whitlock, is that he's always looking deep downfield, a little bit of a wobbly ball, but again, he's able to allow his receivers to get time to get open, and again, Jedico with a big score. He has been a huge piece to this team, especially like you mentioned, Dan, with Martin going down earlier this year, but wow, is Whitlock fun to watch.
He's playing a video game, Sean. He's himself. He's in the video game while he's playing it. I mean, it's honestly unbelievable. That was just one of several of those types of plays that he made in that game. And a great job by Jake Jedico, too, getting open and being able to make himself available for a guy that was scrambling around. Those Leopards receivers are used to doing that when Devin gets on the move like that. But, I mean, he is just a human highlight reel.
And I think you could tell that you knew something was going to happen.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. You could just tell, and really, I wasn't looking downfield at all. I was just looking at Devin, but you just knew he was going to find somebody open. I can't, it's hard to describe. It really takes your breath away every time he's out there.
Yeah, and he still hopefully has a lot more football to play this season, and of course, don't forget, we get to see him all basketball season.
That's
do
true.
What he does. He's
Very
terrific,
true.
terrific. We continue plays of the week with Norwin as the Knights. They missed the playoffs, but they finished on a high note and wasted little time in doing so against Hempfield area. On the first play from scrimmage, the aforementioned Luke Lewandowski and Dom Barca connected to put Norwin in the lead, as Dave Franzak and Tim McCabe detail.
Fake the handoff, and Lev wants to throw it. He wants it all on first down. The first play from scrimmage, and that's Dom Barca in stride. One play, and it's a score of 52 yards.
Yeah, it looked like the exact same play that Norwin used against Cannon Mack on 4th and 7 late in the game. Just a go route to Dom Barca. He fakes like a little in-route, stop route, and turns it on down the hash mark. Beautiful ball by Lewandowski from the 40-yard line. Barca just does a little up, stop, and go. And Lewandowski puts the ball right on the money. Beautiful pitch and catch for the Knights on the first play of the game.
What a great start for the Norwin Knights, and again, they missed the playoffs, but I can tell you, if there's one game I think they wanted to win all season long, it's against Hempfield.
It was this one. I mean, I talked with, Dave Franzak spoke with Coach Brzeski. I spoke with Coach Brown before the game, and, even though neither team was heading to the playoffs, that's one that you want to win, and that's one, when you're graduated and you're in college, you can kind of look back on, maybe watch back to it on the website and say, we beat Norwin, or we beat Hempfield, I guess, in this case. But either way, the rivalry, talking about those two teams, those are games that you fondly remember.
Yeah, absolutely. Always a great rivalry between the Knights and the Spartans. We conclude plays of the week with Greensburg-Salem, and although their season ended in heartbreak, it was one of the top receivers in the WPIAL who stepped up once again, as Cody Rubrick showed that he can also return kickoffs, going 82 yards to put the Golden Lions ahead of Plum 20-13 midway through the second quarter, with TJ DeStefano and Chris Smith painting that picture.
Woo. And turned it into points. Rubrick at the 20,
got a hole.
30, 35, 40. Cody Rubrick just has to beat the punter. Cody Rubrick is going to take it for the Greensburg-Salem touchdown.
No laundry out there.
And what did I say, Chris? He started at about the 20.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, just put it on one of your leaders, and you could just tell Rubeck saw the hole, and the kicker just took an awful angle to try to cut him off, and he wasn't going to catch Rubeck anyway. I mean, he was running on all 8 cylinders right there, untouched to the house, and just like that, and that's what you need. Yep. You need that kind of response from one of your upperclassmen, a junior. I believe that's his 11th touchdown this season, so no stranger to finding pay dirt.
TJ, I can almost guarantee is tuning in right now, very happy to hear himself featured.
Yes.
And I'm sure that had to hurt he and Chris a little bit to see that outcome,
yeah,
right?
A couple of former Golden Lions on the call there, but Chris called me after the game like he usually does, and like I usually do, I don't answer because I'm usually still on the air or picking stuff up, cleaning stuff up, or wherever we are. But he said, hey, man, even though Greensburg-Salem lost, it was a great game. And Cody Rubeck is another kid that could have certainly won Player of the Week. He was nominated a bunch of times this year. He put up some huge numbers along with Hayden Teska.
Yeah, and I believe from what I saw going into the game at least, he finishes as the leading receiver in the WPIAL in terms of yardage, and he has another year of eligibility. Now, he's going to have to do it with a different quarterback. Hayden Teska moves on, but man, what a great season for Cody Rubeck, who, by the way, was out almost all of last year with injury. So what a comeback performance for him. He did everything he could, unfortunately, just not quite enough. That'll do it for Plays of the Week.